Have you ever noticed a man who seems interested in a woman, but never runs after her? He doesn't send message after message. He doesn't try to prove he's worthy of her attention. And when the interest isn't returned, he doesn't keep pushing. So what makes someone behave this way? It isn't always confidence. Sometimes, it comes from a much deeper way of seeing relationships. First, they don't use romantic attention as their main source of confidence. They can enjoy being wanted, but they don't need it to feel valuable. That difference matters. When someone's self-worth depends heavily on another person's reaction, rejection can feel like a personal attack. But when their identity comes from other parts of life, one person's lack of interest doesn't completely shake them. They can think, I like you, but I don't need you to validate me. And that changes how they behave. Second, they pay attention to reciprocity. If they're always starting the conversation, making plans, and trying to keep the connection alive, they notice. Instead of working harder to create interest, they may simply step back and see what happens. Because attraction isn't supposed to feel like one person pulling the entire relationship forward. They want effort coming from both directions. Interest feels different when you don't have to manufacture it. Third, romance isn't their entire world. They may have work they're focused on, friends they care about, hobbies they enjoy, or goals they're trying to reach. So meeting someone attractive doesn't automatically become their life's biggest priority. They can be interested without becoming obsessed. That's an important distinction. A relationship can add something meaningful to your life without becoming the thing that gives your life meaning. Fourth, they understand that attraction alone isn't enough. You can be strongly attracted to someone and still be completely wrong for each other. So instead of immediately acting on every feeling, they watch how the person communicates, treats others, handles conflict, and approaches relationships. They aren't necessarily playing hard to get. They may simply be asking a better question. Do I actually like who this person is? Not just, do they like me? And finally, they understand that rejection is part of dating. Someone saying no doesn't automatically mean you're unattractive, unsuccessful, or unworthy. It simply means the connection wasn't mutual. That can be difficult to accept, but emotionally mature people learn not to negotiate with someone's lack of interest. They don't need to turn rejection into a battle. They accept it, learn from it, and keep moving. Not chasing someone doesn't automatically mean you don't care. Sometimes, it means you understand that real connection requires two people choosing each other. You can show interest without losing yourself. And you can walk away without turning rejection into a judgment of your worth. Subscribe to Hidden Cycle for more psychology behind the patterns controlling human behavior.